Before we go ahead and take apart the dashboard, we're gonna need a few things. We need 2 screwdrivers, and then we're gonna need a small skinny flathead, and we will also need a strong putty knife, I guess you could say, so we can get right in there and pry apart the dash. Alright, we got one of these on both sides. We're gonna have to take apart this. Be careful not to break the tab. There's one here, there's one here, there's one there, and there's one there. So I like to do that and pull that up. And then I like to take this boot, lift it up, and put this into 4th gear. Next, put your finger under here and be gentle. Then put your pry bar You'll have your HVAC wires, or braided wires, I guess you could say, holding them in, and that's where this comes into play. I'm gonna push it right in so that pops out. And again on this side right here. Mind you guys, I'm doing this with one hand. And then right here, under here, you'll have like a little push tab button right there. There we go. Same with the clear one. There we go. Now that we have both of these off, this is more leverageable, I guess you could say. If that's even a word. Alright, little black one down here. Push it in, pull that out. This one right here. Then this one is back here. Okay, there we go. And that's the back of the HVAC. And your hazard button and traction control. So you have 2 connectors, 3 connectors right there. Looks like that one, and that one. And I'm not exactly sure which this gray one is, but if you guys know, leave it in the comments below. Put that back there. And now I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 screws I gotta take out. And one right here and one right here. And that holds those 2 pillar parts that go to your front dash in. You'll also have one here, one there, and one there. These pull down. Then you have this, like I showed you guys. Pull that out. And be careful, I already broke mine. You guys can see. So when you do take that out, make sure you remove this out of the way. And if you have to, you can pull that like that. And then it's a lot easier to take out. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 screws that you gotta take out here and on the other side. So go ahead and do that. I have those 4 screws out, and I popped those 2 areas down underneath the cluster. I just pulled them out. You'll have another screw right here. So I have a star drive because I had that laying around and I used that instead. But that should just pop out. Don't break that tab right there. And Now that I have my radio loose, go ahead and pull that out gently. Now in the back, you can see you have the antenna one, or it's the ground, either or. And then this could be your ground. I'm not sure. Not that great with electrical, even though I did my own wire tuck, right? And then you'll have that one. Now we have this opened up. This area right here pulls out and lifts up, but don't stress about that right now. I'm just showing you guys that. We have that pulled down. We have that pulled down. Let's move over to the other side, the dark side. Go ahead and get your pry. See how much easier that came out? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now that we have these 4 screws out and the 3 in the glove box, go ahead and pull that up, because there's this little metal tab on this bracket holding it in there. But before we go ahead and do anything drastic, we have to go ahead and remove the pillars. So that is why we have this little pry thing. Go ahead and pop that in there. You can see it has a little tab that sits in there. Go ahead, take a screwdriver. Go ahead and pop it out, pull it out. And there is your passenger side pillar. Now we can go ahead and do the driver side. Whoops. Okay, what I like to do, put my hands in here at the top, pull outwards, and it pops out. That way you don't break this and you don't break this. When you go ahead and put it in, make sure this goes in first, then this goes in second, then pop it in. Now that we have our pillars taken out on driver side and passenger side, go ahead and take a look at this dash area right there. Those are 2 different pieces. That's the easiest way to break it down. We're gonna go ahead and take our white pry tool, and I'm gonna try to show you guys from up here. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to pry yourself in there. And there you guys have it, my beautiful Doberman Lexi. Hi baby, hi, I love you. That's my baby right there. Alright, and that is the whole dash pad top thing that you need to remove. There is a little rubber piece, but for some odd reason it doesn't come out like the Neons does, because for some odd reason it's like stuck underneath the windshield, I guess, but probably with little plastic tabs, but I'm gonna leave it in there, and I usually just slide it right back in. Now that that's taken out, we can go ahead and take your screwdriver, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws holding in the dash pad back there. So I like to use a little small stubby. So there's one in both corners. Now that we have all the 6 screws taken out and all the other ones, we can now go ahead and take this star out. You'll have a normal screw. We can go ahead and pull the dashboard towards us and up. Be careful not to break these 2 clips. I already broke mine. You can see they're not that strong of a clip. You can see that we have 1 screw there, 1 back there, 1 down there, and another one down there. Do not pull it. It's not like the neon, you guys. There are clips and wires holding into the back of the cluster. Now that we have the cluster loose, do not pull out. Pull out at an angle and then pull out towards the driver's side door, because back here it's in the back of the dash. You know, I should lower my steering wheel, don't you think? Go ahead and lower your steering wheel, and that should pull out a little easier. All right, now pull this dashboard up, and I usually like to use this because it's there. I'll hold it up there just to give me some leverage. And I'm going to show you guys these clips in the back. You can see that there is 1 gray, 1 black, 1 brown, and a bigger black one. So let's go ahead and squeeze that and pull by the wires. Try to pull it evenly. There we go. Now we can go ahead and lift this cluster right out. Alright, this is the back of the cluster. You see you have your clips, and that's where the cluster screws into. Alright, and those are my 4 clips. That's the boost gauge. You'll be able to access your boost gauge back here. And to be honest, guys, I still haven't figured out how to get the rest of the dash off. So if you guys know, please leave it in the comments below. I'd really appreciate it. And that's your reverse cable right there, that black one. And if anybody knows what this one goes to, please let me know also. Now I have to go ahead and take the bezel off of this cluster, and I have to take my cluster and put it back into there. So I really hope you guys like this video, and if you did, please leave a thumbs up. If you have any questions on putting it back, leave it in the comments below and I'll get back to you guys so everybody can see the comments and, you know, whatnot. If you guys want a how-to reassemble, let me know. Leave it in the comments below. So if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up and comment. Just comment. I love comments. Remember, subscribe, like, share, comment, all that good stuff, guys. And until next time, be easy and stay tuned. Peace!